Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to guest.
Hi, my name is Esredi. It's an honor being here.
So today we'll be reacting to Tom MacDonald singing Sheeple. So without further ado, let's get started.
Let's go.
Humans been controlled since the day that they were civilized. The truth has been so heavily politicized. If you don't know who's controlling you and killing all the little guys, find out who you're not allowed to criticize. Black folks who were never ever actual slaves, fighting with white folks who ain't actual Nazis. Controlled by rich folks who use the news to make hate, while elite folks control other political parties. It's a big lie, trying to make you pick sides, trying to make you burn the cities down and kill each other. They got sick minds, big lies, deep on the police so that there's big crime. To take away our freedom, to restore order they let die. Play with people, turn men into women, make the counterculture mainstream to mix up the system. Change the pronouns, if gender is a spectrum, so is privilege. I know poor white folks and black celebrities with millions. They starve you with a lack of information and only give you facts through a branded corporation. Distort your worldview with an algorithm that changes based on propaganda curated for your engagement. We can't be free, can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Glued to screens, just part of the machine. Y'all are sheeple. What do y'all believe? Oh, my sheeple. Nothing's what it seems. Hollywood been writing your brain, controlling your mouth. You say lit, fleek, bet, cap, they trying to dumb you down. They endorse whatever narrative is popular to shout and use minorities in movies for diversity clout. Two sides on the spectrum, but ain't none of them honest. Took the red pill and the blue pill, spit them both in the garbage. Being woke used to mean you understood you're a target, and now it's having two good legs and never taking a step forward. If you agree it's free speech, disagree it's hate speech. Erase it if it came from anywhere except the mainstream. Trump supporters labeled as the racist, but that can't be. Lincoln was Republican and that's who ended slavery. Science been politicized, it's easy to see. A mask became a symbol of which side you believe, but you'll never cure a sickness till you cure the greed, because the problem with our natural...
Wow. The rap is awesome. Aside from that, if you pay attention to the message is just wonderful. He said, if you want to know who are controlling the system, there are people you are not allowed to speak about. There are some things that you're not allowed to criticize them because they are the owner of the power. They're the owner. They control everything. I just love the part of the song, because it's true. There are so many things we want to say, but because of those in power, we can't say it.
Honestly, I always love it when rappers do have message. Yeah. And this gentleman is one of such people. I'm very happy you've introduced me to a rapper I gotta be checking out for. Dude, I really love, his messages. He speaks certain things to challenge your intellect. And that makes him an intelligent being, if I'm being honest. He's very intelligent. Because the angles, this gentleman, the various angles he's coming from really creates a lot of questions and raises a lot of eyebrows. People are always of the notion that normally I don't really love commenting much when it's got to do with black and white controversies. But per the content of his song, people are normally of the notion that let's say white folks are always richer than black folks. Yeah. But dude is like, no, we have rich black celebrities and poor white folks out there. Like, he raises a lot of eyebrows, and honestly speaking, he has a message. He has a message. You have to be reacting to more of his content. I love this dude.
Yeah. I think I remember what I was trying to say when he was like, when you say something that supports the system, they said it's free speech. But if it goes against them, they said it's hate speech. That is the truth, because if I'm campaigning for election and people criticize my message, I see it as hate speech. But when they support what I'm doing, I see it as free speech. So we are all allowed to talk only when it's favored.
And you see, normally in mankind, we are very weird. Yeah. Sometimes when we are reacting to pieces like this, and you don't like, I normally get that a lot. I don't like something about an artist. Bro, the fact that you are a fan doesn't necessarily guarantee that I should force myself to like it. I have to say it as it is. That's what I'm doing here. If I don't like something about your favorite artist, I will voice it out.
That's true.
But anytime you say something, so people will start coming at you. Honestly speaking, that won't stop me from saying what I gotta say.
So guys, let's continue.
Community is it's free. Society is broken. Want you locked inside a cubicle. Addicted to pornography, liquor, and pharmaceuticals. Tell you that you're fat and poor and you were never beautiful. Then tweet how much they love you when they hear about your funeral. We can't be free. Can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems. If they can't convince you, they confuse you. They want you dumb and dead. They divided you by race, religion, income, and sex. Made everybody right and left. The hatred got so intense. If the other side likes oxygen, you'll put a bag on your head. And the conspiracy theories labeled as misinformation is just a terrifying truth that scares the hell out the nation. The system treating you like trash and you got rifles to aim with. Just imagine how they'll treat you when your guns get confiscated. George Orwell, 1984 was his last lecture. George called them thought police. Now we call them fact checkers. Government surveillance trying to catch you. They don't ask questions. Mass incarceration equals capital for cash investors. The system isn't broke, it's working fine. Oppressive and chaotic is how it was designed. They say if we ain't doing nothing wrong, there's nothing to hide. While their agenda and intelligence completely classified. They don't teach you rights in school, you never learn them at all. Cause they're easy to remove if you don't know what they are. The only people you can rule are the criminal ones. So they force you into corners till you're breaking the law. We can't be free. Can't have no peace till we're on the same team, but y'all are sheep. Blue to screens just part of the machine. Y'all are sheep. What do y'all believe? My sheep. Nothing's what it seems.
You know, I see few artists tackling the system, you know.
Yeah.
Aside from, I think, I've seen Tupac doing same. I've seen Tom, you know, each time I want to listen to what is really happening in the world, you know, I want someone to say the way it is and don't paint it. I check his music because he don't have anything to hide. He'll tell you the way it is. He'll tell you this is what I think the system is doing and this is what they need to work on. And it's true. He said, no one is going to teach you about your rights in school.
Good.
Because they know that they can easily change it. So the thing they will teach you is about the system, how to follow the system. He said, if one part of the system wants, there's a way he said it. He said they want something, they will, and they feel it suits them. They will make sure the remaining parts follow that way.
And so far as they benefit from
I'm telling you.
That's crazy, Charlie. Honestly, dude is very learned.
That's true.
Dude is very learned. He made a comment which is very applicable in our cultural system in Africa here. I keep telling my homies that we are very wicked among ourselves.
Yeah.
We are very wicked to one another. When you are hungry, your fellow man will never give you $50. But drop dead today, the person will travel 10,000 kilometers, pay a huge sum of money for your burial.
Wow.
But he needed a penny from that amount, from that money, or from that funeral money to eat. But the family will ignore you. They will never pay attention to it. And that's where Dude said something. He said they only tweet about your funeral to show you how much they love you. And that's how come I quickly had to, draw it from that perspective. Bro, we can really relate it in a setting here. It is very common in Africa. Bro, it is very, very common. That's the truth. I'm a proudly African, proudly black man. See, I remember when Bob Marley was interviewed, the dude asked him, so what does it take to be black? Do I have to take this? Do I have to take the weed to be black? How can I be black? Bob Marley looked at him and said, you think you can be black? If you can be black, you better be. But that was just by the way. See, I'm a proudly black man. I'm a proudly African. But what I'm just saying is the truth.
Yes.
Bro, just be in need of $1. People will ignore you. But drop dead today, they will spend millions of money on your funeral. It's just mind-boggling as to how we spend so much money on the dead and not the living. That has always been my headache. See, I know I'm going to be very rich and worthy in future by the grace of God. And when it happens, for me, I'm going to spend my money on the living and not the dead. Charlie, Dude is very learned.
After
Before I draw my breath, let me say this. In the course of his delivery, he made mention about George Orwell. Now, the last time he was set off was his lecture in something.
Yeah.
But I remember the name George Orwell. I heard of George Orwell in literature class. I think he wrote this particular book, Animal Farm.
Okay.
Yeah, Animal Farm. It's actually a book whereby, let's say, inanimate objects are given human qualities. Maybe animals are given human qualities. Immediately he said that, it just dawned on me that, okay, I only know that George Orwell was a great writer. I didn't even know he was even a lecturer.
Yeah.
So why don't I quickly go back and search on this amazing man? Because Animal Farm is such a great literature material.
Yeah.
Dude is very learned.
That's true.
But we wouldn't have been able to fuse in words like this into this beautiful piece. Wow, Charlie.
Well, I just love Tom so much, and I'm excited we were able to check out this song. We want to check out more songs from Tom. If you have any recommendation, let us know in the comment section. And I'm excited reacting this video with my amazing guest.
The name is Cesredi. I love you more than you do love
So
me.
if you want to see, if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, click on the like button. Thanks for watching, and remember, bless.